Once upon a time, there lived a girl, Emma. Emma was a sweet, 4-year-old girl who lived with her parents, John and Mary, and her older brother, Jack, in a cozy suburban home. She was a happy child, loved by everyone in the family and the community. One day, while playing in the attic, Emma stumbled upon an old, mysterious-looking doll buried in the trunk. As soon as she picked it up, she felt an eerie sensation, like something was watching her. At first, Emma's parents thought she was just being imaginative, but soon, strange things began to happen. Emma would talk to herself in a voice that wasn't her own, and her eyes would take on a creepy, glazed-over look. As the days passed, Emma's behavior became more and more disturbing. She would lash out at her family members, saying cruel things and exhibiting a strength that was unnatural for a child of her age. Her parents were terrified and didn't know what to do. They took Emma to see doctors and psychiatrists, but no one could explain what was happening to their daughter. The strange occurrences didn't stop at home. Emma's behavior at school became increasingly erratic, and her teachers were at a loss for how to handle her. One day, Emma's classmates reported that she had spoken in a deep, menacing voice, saying things that no child should ever say. The school administration was forced to intervene, and Emma was eventually expelled. As the situation spiraled out of control, Emma's family turned to their local church for help. The priest, Father Michael, performed a series of blessings and prayers, but Emma's condition only worsened. The community was shocked and frightened by Emma's behavior. People began to whisper about demonic possession, and some even claimed to have seen shadowy figures lurking around the family's home. Desperate for answers, John and Mary turned to a team of paranormal investigators, who agreed to help them uncover the source of Emma's possession. The investigators set up equipment in the family's home and began to monitor Emma's behavior. They soon discovered that Emma's possession was not just a product of her imagination, but a genuine case of demonic possession. The entity possessing Emma was an ancient and malevolent being, one that had been awakened by Emma's discovery of the mysterious doll. As the investigators delved deeper into the mystery, they realized that the doll was just a vessel for the entity, a tool that had been used to summon it into the world. The investigators worked with Father Michael to perform an exorcism on Emma, but the ritual was intense and terrifying. The entity put up a fierce fight, but eventually, it was forced out of Emma's body. Emma was left shaken but otherwise okay. Her family was forever changed by the experience, but they were grateful to have their daughter back. The aftermath. The experience left Emma's family with a newfound appreciation for the supernatural and the power of faith. They never forgot the terror they faced, but they also never forgot the strength and resilience that got them through it. However, just as things were starting to return to normal, Emma began to exhibit strange behavior again. At first, it was just small things, like talking to herself or staring off into space. But as the days passed, Emma's behavior became more and more disturbing. She would lash out at her family members, saying cruel things and exhibiting a strength that was unnatural for a child of her age. It soon became clear that Emma had become possessed again. The entity had returned, and it was more powerful than ever. Emma's family was devastated. They had thought they had defeated the entity, but now they realized that it was still out there, waiting for its next victim. The family turned to Father Michael and the paranormal investigators again, but this time, they knew it wouldn't be easy. They were in for a long and terrifying battle against the forces of darkness. As the days turned into weeks, Emma's family continued to struggle against the entity. They performed rituals and prayers, but the entity seemed to always be one step ahead. The community was shocked and frightened by Emma's behavior, and many began to whisper about the family being cursed. But Emma's family refused to give up. They knew that they had to keep fighting, no matter how hard it got. As the battle against the entity continued, Emma's family realized that they were not just fighting for their daughter's soul, but for their own sanity and survival. The story of Emma's possession is a chilling reminder that the supernatural can be real, and that evil forces can be lurking in the shadows, waiting to pounce. But it's also a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit, and the power of faith and determination in the face of unimaginable terror.